Hi friends, this is Murthy from Keystone IAS Academy. Today I want to discuss about what is meant by UPSC. Why students, parents and graduates and students studying in the college are very much interested in UPSC CSE exam. And why everybody is dreaming about IAS. What is the need that everybody has the dream set to become an IAS officer? If you go to school, go to college and ask what is your ambition, and everybody will say a single word, I want to become an IAS officer. Friends, I want to give some brief explanation about IAS. UPSC is one of the biggest institutions which is conducting several exams for India administrations like CSE, Civil Service Examination, Engineering Services, and NDA exams, and Naval Academy exams, and Deputy Superintendent of Police for CBI, and Statistical Service, and Medical Services. So they are conducting many examinations. Out of that, this UPSC conducting that Civil Service exam is become very priority and is become very popular among the graduates. Even students from poor area, I mean that very humble background, who doesn't have a very well background, library, gadgets and many area. Apart from that, maybe student would have come from their own state language. I mean, if it is Tamil Nadu, they would have come from Tamil medium, or if they are Telugu medium or Kannada medium or from Malayalam medium or any medium. Whereas students who are very below poverty, who doesn't have never seen a very urban city like Mumbai or Delhi or whatever it may be. But everybody, wherever the media reached, wherever the newspaper reaches, wherever all the people have the gadgets, or even though before gadget also, the students were aware of IAS officer, because a district collector is the most powerful person in this nation, where he will be controlling the whole district of giving all the help to the public. He is a deserved person, is such a bureaucrat where he can do wonderful service for rural people like women welfare, children welfare, or aged people, or agriculture, or employment, or unemployment, or disasters, whatever it may be. He will be the superior to manage it. That is why youths are very interested that they want to become an IAS officer in the age of 21. Most of the students from humble background, I mean, we are very poor community, who are a single parent, who doesn't have a very big awareness of even education, library and everything. They, having the eligibility of a small minimum degree, they have got success and engage. At age, I mean at age of 21. Just imagine 21 when they are joining, and the age of 28 they will become a collector. They will be joining as assistant collector. They will be joining next to the assistant collector, will be promoted to sub collector, and sub collector will be going to additional collector, then a district collector. And laterly they will go for secretary, then principal secretary, additional chief secretary, and chief secretary and cabinet secretary. Likewise, they will be promoting always. If it is IPS, they'll be starting his career as ASP, Assistant Superintendent of Police, then they'll be going to Superintendent of Police, then they'll be promoted as Deputy Inspector General and Inspector General and ADGP, Additional Director General of Police and Director General of Police. So the promotions go like this. Friends, this has been open to all. UPSC is open to all. IAS is open to all. IPS is open to all. There is no decorum. There is no church, any left, lower end and higher end. Anyone come to this. Everybody can come. You should have a minimum degree is most enough. That is the limit. If you are having a degree, you are perfectly eligible. And 45% of mark is 45% of mark is sufficient to crack UPSC examinations. 45% of mark is sufficient to crack UPSC examinations. What you are going to study? The same studies what you learn from your school education. The same studies what you learn from your graduate. Along with that, some current affairs related to all the subjects what you studied, that is going to give you added advantage to crack this examination. Here, I am talking on behalf of Keystone IAS Academy. This Keystone IAS Academy is one of the best institutions in Chennai This is one of the best institutions in Chennai, where we have started for the poor people, rural people, humble people, urban people and semi-urban people who really needs education. We are here to cater you. We are here to impart you 24/7. We are here to give you the exact approach how to crack the examination. We are here you to the guide and give you strategical ideas that and techniques to crack examination. Everybody are giving coaching, but we are literally different. We are literally different. The way how we coach, see the students coming to Keystone, they are coming by 8:30 a.m. Whereas when they leave the institution, they are at 6. Even we push the students, they disagree to go away. The reason behind is, we impart them. Because students have a lot of problems. They doesn't know how to understand the concept. They don't know the concept of learning. They doesn't know how to write the content. They don't know how to prepare the examination. But all across, on the dream of the parents, on the vision of the students, they have started their passion that I want to crack IAS. But we will not leave them like that. We are here to give our hands to bring them up. Here we are there for 24/7 to bring them up. Our institution is open for all. It's open for all with a very affordable fees and everything. I want to explain that. I want to give a presentation about how to crack UPSC and what is in this subject. Is it really tough? The question is it really tough? My answer is simple, is that it is not at all tough. It is easy. But the syllabus is vast. The syllabus is vast. See, we are preparing for just 2025 marks. Our questions are very simple. The examination stages are very, very simple. But the fear has been fear has been surrounded among aspirants. That is the big problem. Because negative people, students actually joining with negative minded, they will have the negative approach. But here we need positive approach. We are here to give the positive exact approaches. Let's go to our prospectus, and I want to show you that how to crack the examination. Let me talk about some syllabus which can be as a recordically and a proof to you, because verbally that may not also solve your issues. Dear friends, this Keystone IAS Academy in Chennai, in Anna Nagar. So we are owning a website called KeystoneIASacademy.com. As Nelson Mandela told you that a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. So nobody will give who is having a dream to become a winner. So friends, continuing with the preamble of Constitution, this is equality for everyone. It's equality for everyone. Everybody, because we work for equality. So friends, don't give your dreams. And coming to this UPSC, the most powerful post in UPSC after cracking civil service examination in 3 stages: preliminary stages, then main examination, that is written examination. The first one is objective examination, the second one is written examination, and third one is personality test. When you get passed in the personality test, when you get high score, you will be placed in your own cadre, in home state on IAS cadre. So among that services, in UPSC there are 24 services. UPSC is conducting examination for 24 services. But UPSC is conducting for 24 exams, whereas Group A services, they have 68 exams, 68 services. Group B have 35 posts. But let us talk for this All India service. Friends, see, whereas out of these 3 services are the All India services. Then coming to the central service, there are 2 services called Group A service and Group B services. Whereas in Group A services, we have 68 types of posts. And whereas in Group B service, we have 35 to 38 posts. See, UPSC is conducting many examinations. They are conducting separate exam for statistical service. They are conducting for NDA examinations. They are conducting examination for Deputy Superintendent of Police in CBI. And the different exams, the engineering service they are conducting separately. For medical, they are conducting separately. But out of this, all are coming under UPSC, and these 3 plays a vital role in the nation. And whereas IRS and other things, they are everybody. See, people, when you come to UPSC and crack this examination, you are most safest person in this nation. You are most safest person in the nation. The lifestyle you are going to live is very rich. It's not about, I'm talking economy. the rich life, because government want to keep you happy, because you are the person going to make this nation happy. You are going to make the nation happy, and then the district happy, and everywhere, wherever you survive and do your service, there you are going to make this people happy. That is what government gives you: good salary, good package, it takes care of your family, it gives you a big bungalow, it gives you vehicles, drivers and assistants and everyone. It spends a lot for your training, because you are going to save the nation. You are going to save one among the nation. So friends, this UPSC examination, for cracking UPSC examination, let us know what is the limitations. See, if you are a general category, you can start your career with 21 to 32 years. You can, if you are 20 completed, you are eligible. 21 you can crack the examination. There are so many youngsters who cracked exam in 21. 21 to 32 years is limited, and you can attempt for 6 attempts. And coming to OBC, 6 attempts, but whereas if you are under a creamy layer, what does mean by creamy layer? If creamy layer and non-creamy layer. If you are a non-creamy layer, if your income, if your parent income is, if he is a government employee, if he is in A grade services, then you will be allowed only for 6 attempts. If you are a non-creamy layer, you will be allowed for 9 attempts. Then if you are belongs to scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe, then you are having unlimited attempts until age 37. You have unlimited attempts until age 37. Friends, let us go to the pattern of the examination, plan of the examination. So the UPSC is divided into 2 stages. One we call as preliminary stage, the other one is called mains examination. One is called preliminary examination, the other one is called mains examination. Laterally, what is meant by preliminary examination? So look at this very carefully. The first stage of after, if for example, now you are first being a graduate, we have to apply for the UPSC in online, keeping our KYC documents, and age limit is 20 completed. You should have a KYC document like Aadhaar card or PAN card or voter card or any passport, so or any other government authorized identity proof that is sufficient to register in online, and you will be getting it is called OTR, one time registration. After registering, you will get one OTP that is going to be permanently as a one time record. That is a one time registration. Until your attempt completes, that is going to be your identity. Friends, coming to the preliminary examination, there are 2 papers. One is called General Studies 1 and General Studies 2. Usually people call General Studies 2 called as CSAT. Mostly they will call you as aptitude test, comprehension and aptitude test. In GS1 we have 100 questions. In 100 questions into 2 marks in 2 hours. GS1 paper objective type. What does meant by GS means? Whatever you studied in school days, whatever you studied in college days. It is about physical science or biology or social science or economic science, whatever it may be. So all comes under group general GS1. It will be in objective type, number of questions 100, marks 200, duration 2 hours, and if you do any mistake, the negative mark will be 66 marks, 0.66 marks, it will be minimized. Next, coming to GS paper 2. So this we called as CSAT, objective type, total number of questions 80 questions, and 200 marks is 200, and duration is 2 hours, and minus mark is 0.83. This is the first stage. So examination will be happening in the morning and in the afternoon. The next structure of the examination is going to qualifying paper. What is meant by qualifying paper? The next level is, after passing from preliminary examination, you are going to the mains examination. Before attending the mains examination, 1 day earlier or 3 days earlier, you will be having exam called qualifying papers. There you have to write again exam in the morning and in the afternoon. It is called paper A, paper B. That is paper A. Paper A means any Indian language from 8th schedule. For if you are Karnataka, or if you are from Tamil Nadu, you can write your paper, Tamil qualifying paper. That is Tamil paper. And if it is Kannada, you can write in your own language, Kannada. This is called qualifying paper. So the examination for 3 hours and mark is 300. Paper B, English is a compulsory paper where you have to write compulsory in English. So you have to write the examination for 3 hours and maximum mark is 300. So these are the 2 papers. After passing preliminary, you have to appear for this. So this after qualifying this qualifying paper, the next level, see here, dear friends, please try to understand the concept. After passing prelims, you will be carry forwarded to mains examination. The entrance of main examination is total there are 9 papers. Among that, 2 papers are qualifying papers. Qualifying paper 1 and 2. One is own language, the other one is English language. Compulsory we have to write it. The next in the mains examination, we'll go for paper 1. I said you totally 9 papers. 2 are qualifying papers. And now in the 7 papers, paper 1 is essay. You have to write the exam for 3 hours, 250 marks. Paper 2 is GS1. What does it mean by GS1? General Studies 1. In this you will be studying Indian heritage and culture, history and geography of the world and society. So this is for 3 hours and you will be, marks are awarded at 250 marks. The next is paper 3, that is GS2. You will be reading about governance, constitution, polity, social justice and international relations for 3 hours and 250 marks. Next is GS4. Paper 4 is called GS3. We studied about GS1 is Indian heritage, GS2 about governance, GS3 about science and technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security and disaster management for 3 hours and you will be awarded 250 marks. The next one is paper 5 called GS4. We will be studying about ethics, integrity and aptitude for 3 hours, 250 marks. The next one is brothers. After completing all this GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4 and essay paper, then you are coming to the option paper 1. It is your option. The name is called option paper. If you want to write history, if you want to write polity, if you want to write geography, if you want to write English or public administration or any examinations which is there for I think some 20 papers are there, 24 papers are there, and languages, all the languages are there, wherever languages in across India, that can be taken as an option. So it is up to our wish that if you are a arts graduate or science graduate or any other graduate which you are relevant, which you are good for you, so there you can prepare like anthropology, social and everything for this optional papers. And for paper optional paper 1, 3 hours 250 marks, and for optional paper 2, 3 hours 250 marks. Total mark is, as I said earlier, it is 1750 marks. So this is going to be accounted. This paper actually, this qualifying paper is only purely a qualifying paper, but without completing this mark may not be valid. Even if you score a good rank here, even if you score a good marks from here, without qualifying this, you will not, result will not be a valued one at the time of mains result. The next one is called personality test. What is meant by personality test called? We call as interview. So what are the questions? Most of the students will have the fear about, because that is the last stage. That is the last stage after your prelims and mains, and interview is the last stage where definitely you have to score the marks and where you have to be selected and where definitely your dream has to come true. At this position, the questions here is, the interview will be carried for 275 marks. Compulsory 275 marks will be carried off, 275 marks. So totally earlier we saw for 1750 plus this 275 marks, the total marks is 225. This is going to be a valid one and only this will be accounted, and out of this only you will, based on this you will be posted as a, based on the rank, based on the marks code, based on the options what you made. So with all this will make you to score a high ranker. Friends, the schedule, let me talk about the schedule of the examination. Now there is a notification has come last 2 days back in February 14th. So February usually the notification will be coming. May month you will be having the preliminary examination and result will be published on July or August in preliminary, and mains exam again it will come on September. Then your result will be on December mains result, and your final interview will be on in February or March. The final merit list and selection list on what cadre you are allotted, which state you are allotted, for what post you are being appointed will be finalized on the month of April. This is the structure of the examination. This is the schedule of the examination. Friends, let us talk about syllabus. About syllabus, when you go to the syllabus, as I said you earlierly, Studying about Indian history or world history. Study about Indian geography or world geography. Studying about science and general science and science and technology. Study about economy or about international relationship. Or studying about current affairs about all among the subjects or geography or whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Friends, studying NCERT syllabus is very, very important because your fundamentals, your basics starts from your NCERT books. Collect the books from grade 8 to grade 12. Start from grade 8 to grade 12. That is going to support you a lot. That is going to make you 70% of success in the UPSC examination. And study materials. We are publishing so many. Our Keystone IAS Academy, every day we are giving you current affairs magazine. Every day we are giving you MCQ questions, multiple choice questions relevant to all the subjects which is coming in the Hindu paper, and whatever it may be, we are preparing daily. Our intellectual team whom we are working in our Keystone IAS Academy, every day we make the students to write and practice for answer writing skills for mains examinations. So all among this, dear friends, more or less our team, where this institution is being running by a group of IAS officers, IPS officers and judicial officers. The way we mentor, the way we give the experience about the administration, what they learned from their service, this is going to support you a lot. This is going to support you a lot. In all this experience, the way we mentor and the way we guide you, the way we teach you, the way we give the handwritten materials, that all will give you a exact strategy and approach to crack preliminary exam, mains exam and results, and finally you will be placed as an IAS officer. Dear friends, we conduct regular classes, weekly classes, we conduct test series, and we conduct foundation courses. The charges what we collect in our academy is for foundation, students who are studying in prelims and mains plus optional and CSAT, especially 99% of the students in Tamil Nadu, they are losing their examination in aptitude test and comprehension. So basically the students has to be nurtured with a strong comprehension knowledge, then with the aptitude test and with the interpersonal skills. These are the factors which we are going to give in this foundation course. We are charging 1 lakh rupees, and here for revisions and test series for prelims, mains and option we are charging 75,000, and for interview guidance it's completely free, and for mains and we are charging only 75,000. And here friends, the program will be for 1 year, completely 1 year. So hardly we will start with 900 to 1500 hours. Every day 8 to 10 hours the class will be managed with a strong foundation, and excellent teachers from different parts of the nation are here. And students, this prelims and mains will be dealing with all the subjects, and our excellent, we have infrastructure and library, will be giving you personal guidance, interactive classrooms and everyday test and weekly test, and many test series to give you exam practice and make you to bring your fear less about writing the exam practice for prelims and mains, and all this with good hostel for boys and girls. This is going to support you, and excellent advices are there from like senior IAS officers, IPS officers, and former vice chancellor from universities. So all this bureaucrats, delegates, all this type of superior officers are going to support you all. Dear friends, parents, and these are the syllabus. Actually, whomever are interested, you just can call to our institution number to 730-577-544. So when you call, as we will be sharing the syllabus also, and we will guide you and we will be mentoring you. And dear friends, so see, these are the options. You can prepare for agriculture, botany, chemistry, electrical engineering, geography, geology, law, physics. Even if they are law graduates, they might be appearing for assistant public prosecutor, civil judge exams, district judge exam. But whereas they can even prepare for UPSC laws options. So these are the options. Dear friends, dare to dream, then decide to do. UPSC is the only right chance. UPSC is the only option, and particularly civil service examination and engineering service examination, whatever UPSC is conducting, these are the main examination where our students can grow, where you can think big, you can do big, and you can really have a good life, big life. So work for nation, save the nation economically and with social justice. Welcome to Keystone IAS Academy, ensure that you want to become an young IAS officer in forthcoming days. And if you are just completed 20, age of 20, Keystone is the right place. Keystone IAS Academy in Chennai is the right place to make your success. Your success is our goal. Thank you so much.